In this video, I want to talk to you about the new league of advisors for enterprise families. Maybe you are an advisor and you serve a family with significant wealth or a business family, whatever. In my perspective, we are standing on a crossroads of a new generation of families. And this new generation of families won't accept the advisor environment, what they have seen at their parents' and their grandparents' generations. Let me explain why. I had a very interesting discussion with a family member. He is on the way to take over the leadership of the family. And he expressed to me very clearly and very openly that the advisor environment, the advisor structure, what he had in his family is the greatest risk for the family itself. And I was asking him, can you tell me a little bit more about this? Why is this so? And he said to me, each of these advisors are excellent. They're excellent experts. What we as a family are actually increasingly more need is just, if we are growing, we need a different type of advisors. And he said to me, technical advice is very easy to get on. He said to me, I use ChatGPT or other AI tools to get a rough overview of the technical expertise, what I need. And he said to me, what we actually need is, we don't need more advisors. We have them. We need someone who holds the whole environment together for us, to think around the corner for us, sit with us in strategy meetings, help us to set a new strategy or an enhanced strategy that we can grow over the next generations. And I was responding, do you have someone in your advisor network? And he said to me, no one is willing and no one is capable of. And I was answering it, give me just an idea, give me just a flavor. What do you actually need? He said to me, what we actually need is someone also at the advisor environment who is capable of to serve us on a holistic view. He said to me, all these advisors are talking about in holistic view on family wealth, but very few are very capable of to serve us on a holistic view. And further, he explained, what we actually need is just an architect, a co-architect for us, to help us to structure our family with an architecture that we can grow over generations, that we have impact over generations. But more importantly, that we as a family will continue over generations. That was a very interesting example, and I would say there are more of them. And if you're an advisor and you follow my channel, I won't blame you. You are an exceptional advisor. You're doing a good and great work. But we are facing a new generation. That is what I mentioned previously. That is, we are facing a new generation of families. They need more quality advice, not more technical advice. They need someone on their side who is capable to help them on the family architecture, to help them on the family strategy. That is what I want to achieve, to build up a new league of advisors, co-strategists, co-architects, that the family on the one hand and the advisor on the other hand comes together. There are different examples, for example, in Hong Kong or in Asia as well. Very many families have recognized that that will be a great model, that if the advisor itself is just a co-tactic or a co-strategist for us, that help us, that we as a family become a strategist, that we need that we have a multi-generational continuity. And maybe you are asking now, okay, what can I do? In May, We will hold a small group, 9 advisors from different disciplines, lawyers, accountants, family governance experts, family coaches, to come together and build up a new league of advisors, a new league of co-architects for the new generation of families. What I called the creator families and the creator dynasties. Believe it or not, through this wealth transfer itself, we will see an increasing count. I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos, between 2,000 and 5,000 new dynasties over the next 10 years. And maybe you can be part of them to help them just to become a creator dynasty. Maybe with a 1,000-year family vision, to have a multi-generational continuity, and to become an institution as a family. That is undoubtedly what the new generation are actually requesting. So once again, this program is set up for only advisors to become aware of, to say, yes, I'm a technical advisor, but the families what I serve, they need more of them. They need an architecture, an strategist, and co-strategist for them. And what we want to is a 1.5 day program. We bring a family architecture in front of these advisors. Only 9, restricted access, and we build up just a league of 1,000 co-architects, co-strategists for the new league of families. And we work through the framework what I've set up on the family architecture for the creator families, the creator dynasties. Maybe you raised the question, what is actually a creator family? A creator family is just, each generation is generation 1, and that's just the counter model of these 3-generation conflict or cause model, what often is discussed in each family around the globe, but in many cases are fear-driven based by advisors. And it is just a counter model. And it needs just a different perspective on governance, on structure, on principles, on the family office, on the learning architecture of the family, and what is actually the impact of the family. Maybe it is interesting to you to become one of these advisors. I would be more than happy. So once again, from my point of view, and also from the families, we need a new league, a new architecture of advisors. We need co-architects and co-strategists for the creator dynasties and for the creator families. If you want to become someone of this, please drop me just a short email or drop me a comment, and I will provide you more information on these intimate, exclusive program. It is actually not a program. It is just a council mandate. It is also not a membership. You can buy a membership at a gym or at your telephone company or stuff like that. That is just actually, once again, a council mandate. And this private council in May hold in Switzerland, that will bring together only 9 advisors. And the second half of the year, there will be a next cohort in North America, in Asia, and also in other areas around the globe, because that is just a global league of these new advisors. Undoubtedly, that is a chance from transformation, also to get new mandates, to broaden your mandate. But in the end of the day, just raising the question how I can serve the families just even better. From my point of view, you serve them better as a co-architect, as a co-strategist, that you are capable of to go in a holistic view, that you can oversee. It's the family on track, it's the family on the path, on the strategy, but also how can help your technical advice that the family what you serve is achieving the goals what they want to achieve. So that is just a quick snapshot, and I will continue on this. But once again, if you want to become one of these advisors, one of these 1,000 advisors, to become a co-architect, a co-strategist, please drop me a comment or send me a short email, and I will provide you more additional information on this. And maybe I can see you in this kind of council mandate. Until next, be great.